Hi, I'm Lycia, and I'm here because I don't see anybody else talking about the after effects of the extended version of COVID, and I think it's high time somebody did. I am coming at you with no lights, no makeup, nothing, and I'm holding the phone because I'm doing this from my bed because I'm not getting well. I had COVID twice, and now the second time, I can't seem to shake it. Not the COVID so much, but all of the other things that are coming after. My lungs are shot. My eye is closing. Like it's closing. It's blurry and closing, this one. And I have brain fog. Sometimes I can't put words together or spell. I'm an excellent speller, believe it or not. And nope, nothing. I can't read most of the time, and it's getting worse because of this eye. I can't do things, man. I can't walk. I can't. It's crazy. And I'm not alone. And I just found that out 2 days ago. And it's sad and horrible that I'm not alone, but it's also damn nice to know that I'm not going batshit crazy and this isn't all in my head. Because sometimes, for all of that time that I was on my own without knowing anybody else was suffering like this, suffering's a crap word. With nobody that anybody else was going through this, I really did think that I maybe was going nuts. So here's what I want to do. I am making this video now because I'm absolutely terrified to make a video and I want to get it done. I just want to get it over with, and it's not going to be frills and it's not going to be anything like that. I'm not trying to sell anything. What I want to do is pool our resources. I think that all of us who are suffering like this, I hate that word, God, that long haulers, I need to just know, who are going through this particular situation in which you've had COVID and you thought you were going to get better, or you did get better, or you got better for 10 days and then all of a sudden, bam! I want to pool our resources and find out what each of us is doing that might be working to make things easier until somebody figures this out or until we figure it out. You know, there aren't any studies that I know of going on in the United States. There might be. I haven't heard of them. I found a large group of people who are communicating about this problem, and I can't really always read, so I can't always read what they're saying in the chat rooms, and so this just seems simpler. That's why I'm here. I'm going to show you what works for me. I have 4 things today. Yeah, 4 things that I'm trying that seem to be working. I don't know about everybody else's symptoms. I can tell you a few of mine. I'm 54. I'm menopausal. So things had already been happening before I got COVID, but holy Christmas. Dry skin? Whoa, dude. Like dry skin. Like it cracked and bled. And it sometimes just does that. It'll just open up and start bleeding like I used to be, a long time ago, I was a food server, and you'd get home from your shift, and sometimes if you weren't paying attention to your feet for enough weeks in a row, you could have cracked and bleeding heels. I know people who have had that. I've definitely had it, and that's all the same thing. That's how it feels on my face. So for that, I found some, and I'm getting more too, so I'll be bringing those along. This is called Respekt Anytime. I got this 2 days ago. Look how empty it is. Respekt Anytime Facial Mist. It has cica, hyaluronic acid, and evening primrose oil. I don't know about any of that. I can't taste or smell, so I can't tell you what it smells like either, but I can tell you that it is refreshing on my face, and it keeps my face moist enough so that it doesn't start to crack and bleed. It doesn't keep it moist enough not to be dry, but it at least does that. I also have this one. It's COSRX Cooling Aqua Facial Mist. I think this has rosemary. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what this has. I thought it had rosemary oil. Maybe not. Whatever it is, it's refreshing and it keeps my face moist, and that's been helpful. I don't really have a skin routine right now because I can't stand up at the sink long enough. Sometimes. Sometimes I can. But when I can't, or for the 4 days I have to be in bed at one time, I keep this stuff right next to me because it helps. And I found that my lips are also the same way, and I use any one of these. This seems to be a little softer than like, I don't know, chapstick, stuff like that. It's peach, so I guess it's got fragrance or whatever. I couldn't tell you. But it's helped with the moisture. It's helped not to, you can see them drying out as we speak. And I put this on right before I started this. But they dry out. Everything is drying out, like, and that's a weird symptom, but it is pretty consistent. So I'm addressing that with those things. The other thing that may be helpful for you, if you have long hair like this, I know, don't judge, it's bad, but whatever. I get fever bursts, and that's, my face always looks like crap. But right now, I don't think I have too many. You can probably see a few. Fever bursts also are fever spikes and goes way down, and it's fast. It's like, could be, it's seconds. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, because if you're awake when it happens, you know it's happening. It's not hot flashes. Yes, menopause, but it's not hot flashes. This is your fever just, and it does that when you're sleeping too. So you wake up soaked, your bed is soaked, your clothes are soaked. It's really kind of like you couldn't hold it. Well, for me, with this hair, it mats to the back of my head, and it's really hurtful. It's very painful, and I spent 6 hours last night fixing that problem yet again from a fever burst I had the night before. So I chose, by the way, I used a wide tooth comb and something called Cream of Nature deep conditioner, I think. That did pretty well. I would have loved to have done something else because it hurt like hell, but it hurt like hell because it was matted. So I got this. This is see that adjustable strap? That's why I got it. This particular one. It is an reversible satin bonnet that you can put on your hair. And this fits my hair, all of it. It is called, I don't know if you can even see that. It is called Chaya. Everything I'm talking about I got on Amazon because I can't shop. Because I can't drive, because I could hurt somebody, because I also have horrible depth perception. This thing is weird, man. It doesn't just affect your legs or your arms or your skin or any of the myriad of other things I've heard about. It just affects your brain. It just affects everything. I don't know what to call it, and long haul sucks, so I'm going with extended play COVID for now. So I know this fits my hair. We'll see if it works to stop all of that matting. And I got this. I know, right? Like I'm a shopping freak, but I'm not. And none of it is, well, some of it is expensive, I'm sure. I think this is probably this might be 20 bucks. It's expensive for me, but I need solutions to problems. This is a bonnet that you put on that has a tube that goes to your hairdryer, and you lay your hairdryer down and you put your hairdryer in the hole. And so, because I can't dry my hair either. I don't know if you can, no, can't see that. At any rate, I will be making more of these. Whether or not anybody pays attention, I'm fine with that. This is only because I don't see anybody doing content for people who are in this situation, and I think it's about time that somebody talked about it. And since I can't read the chat rooms, I can't really communicate with people very well. And if I read them, sometimes I can't spell to respond. So that's where I am. That's what's going on. And I hope that if you see this, whatever else you do, if you're having this same set of symptoms where you can't walk and you can't breathe and you can't go outside and you can't be in any kind of heat or any kind of cool or any kind of moisture, you're not alone. You're not alone. There are other people just like you suffering, I hate that word, going through the same thing. And so just know you're not alone, and just know that there are resources that, I was afraid to make this, so I'm doing it on the fly, but there are resources that I will eventually bring to the forefront if you ever just want to drop by and see those for people like us, because I never dreamed this would happen to me. I never dreamed that I would get this sick and stay this sick. And I live alone with my dog and his cat. And, I don't have anybody to help do anything. So when I fall on the floor, I just lay there. That's how it is. And I know that there have to be other people like that. So you're not alone. And we'll make this. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. It's just going to take a long time, I think. So from my bed in North Carolina, on day 164 of self-isolation and trying to figure stuff out, I bid you adieu, and I will see you soon. I'm thinking I'm going to do these maybe, I don't know. I look like crap now, so it couldn't get worse. I might do these every day for a little while. You know how to find me if you want to find me again. You take care of yourselves. And look, guys, if you're not sick, great. That's awesome. Don't get that way. This thing, you don't know whether it's going to affect you badly or not. The first time I had COVID, I was not affected like this. This time, it's kicking my ass. All right. Bye, guys. And thanks for watching.